Sometimes, when I make a great effort, I can remember her scent, the sweetness of her breath. Serena.
Hey guys, I'm Fujiweek and welcome to Serena. This looks like a really interesting game. It's a lot like Gone Home, and I actually really did enjoy that game. It was something completely different to whatever I've played before. It's interactive, like a romance story between two girls.
Her photo.
And this is a lot like it. Yeah, shut up a minute, man. I'm talking to my subscribers. Yeah, this is kind of like a love story again, but what I've heard is about like some twist of horror kind of thing. To be fair, Gone Home was a bit creepy at times. I did have a creepy aspect to it, but it wasn't generally a horror game. So maybe this is a little bit scary, I don't know. It does sound really interesting. I thought, you know what, it's a free-to-play game. I'll give it a go. It's a new series to play. I will get back to my some other series like I think the Wolf Among Us episode 2 is coming out soon. I think. Look, by the time I like this video, it might be out. I don't know. We'll see. There's that and the Walking Dead episode 2. Don't know when that's coming out. I have to check up on that. But yeah, I thought I might as well start this other series in this Amnesia as well. I will get back to that, guys. It's been lately. I'm sorry about not recording in 2 weeks. I think it is something daft like that. It's just my internet has been messing up so bad, and it's finally got working again. But then today it stopped working again. But I figured it out again this time because I was like, okay, then I'm exhausted, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm exhausted because I've had to wake up at 6:30 today. My mum woke me up saying I've got to go take my brother to school, and I was like, oh, for God's sake, I don't need this. But I'm a good boy. I have to go drop off. I'm exhausted, but I thought, you know what? It's been ages since I've done a gaming video because the last video I've done was like a cover of me playing guitar because I felt like doing something different. But enough of me jabbering on now, let's just get on with the games. It just seemed really interesting. I've got to admit, it looks pretty beautiful. Graphics wise, it looks really nice. Shut up. Okay, let's have a look at this. Man, you are ugly.
Serena? Why can't I see you more clearly? Why can't I even remember?
Ah, that's pretty clever, that is. I know, like, apparently like a group of people made this game, like loads of different people took part to make it, which seems really good, to be honest. It seems clever.
On that crisp winter night at our mutual friend's hunting lodge. We came back indoors, laughing, giddy as teenagers.
No.
It was truly like an enchanted time, like we were in a magic circle where no sorrow or pain could touch us.
Apparently that love is like proper strong. I know it's a love story.
My
kind
love.
Of thing. Yeah, my love. Apparently like waiting for her or something. That's the only thing I know.
We don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important.
Okay.
The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera. It was a different world back then. My love. We don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important. Serena enjoyed spice in our life. I preferred it more bland. We were so different on some points.
You always put too much salt in, dear. Think about your pressure.
Okay,
the furniture came with the cabin. Considering how off the beaten path this place is, that helped make up our mind.
That it? What the hell? What? Is that how I go to certain places that I do? Oh, it's pretty clever, that is. I was hoping it would just be like a little, I don't know, like arrow key, well not arrow keys, WASD keys moving around, but okay, that's going to be a bit awkward for me.
We had such a wonderful time dining in this cabin. Serena loved to experiment with her cooking.
Okay, anything else you can share with me?
Sharing meals with a good red wine was one of the great pleasures in our relationship, especially in the intimacy of this cabin.
Thanks for the advice. Hang on a minute, guys, we're back in a minute. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I just need to go find my phone because I had no idea where it was, just so I can put my timer on. Okay, let's get back to it. Okay, there's a load of books here. I don't read books. I can't stand them.
So much wisdom and happiness in this bookcase. My life would have been much poorer without all this. The smell of old books is intoxicating. What happens to wood pulp as it ages gives it that distinctive vanilla smell.
Thanks for that.
I loved it when we took down one of my favorites and curled up on the bed to read together as the wind howled outside on cold winter nights. Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too. A lot of rarities and special editions here. I didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I? No. Of course not. Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too. So many afternoons spent in this armchair.
Oh, that looks interesting photo. What the hell? What kind of click? That is pretty creepy. Kinda like, no, can't. Okay. Hello?
This one wobbles. I always meant to do something about that, but somehow never got around to it.
Yeah, let's look at the window.
This window never got much attention. Then again, the view isn't nearly as spectacular. Priorities, right?
He's got a weird, I've got to admit, he's got a really strange voice. I might not talk a lot because the fact it's like proper story driven and like there's a lot of talking. From what I can guess, see so far. That's really creepy.
No, I don't want to leave right now. There's still something for me in here.
Okay, oh, I can leave then. Okay then, well, it's got a creepy atmosphere. Even though it's light, it still seems creepy. Just the fact it's like, it's like a stereotypical thing for like a horror game. This is like a cabin. Nowhere, in the middle of nowhere. Oh, I might as well read this out. Actually, can you read it out?
Come,
Yeah, you
love,
can.
with peace in your heart, said Niamh of the ice blue eyes. Blue eyes.
Well, is that interesting?
It's based on an Irish folktale. Warrior poet O'Sheen goes to Tirnanog, a Celtic otherworld known as the Land of Youth and Promise. Niamh is of the Fey folk, the fair ones, fairies. Weird mix of doggerel and artistry. The elemental imagery is evocative, but the language and structure are a bit quaint. Still, some lines jump out at you.
I don't like the fact he says that, because
I've always been drawn to things that are kind of both good and bad at the same time. Maybe because that's so like life. My grandma introduced me to these old legends when I was just a kid, in between stories of what she could still remember of her childhood in the old country. Weird mix of doggerel and artistry. The elemental imagery is evocative, but the language and structure are
well, looking at
quaint.
one thing too much kind of
Still,
thing.
some lines jump out at you.
Got
Something
chest.
draws me to this trunk. Is it the memories locked within? Or something else?
Don't creep me out.
We use this trunk to store trinkets and papers, but I can't help thinking there's something of importance inside.
Well, why don't you open it then?
It's too painful. I want to, but not yet. We found this trunk at a flea market. We used to love rummaging around those in our early years.
I feel like I should read all this kind of thing, but
big enough
seems like
for
I
a
might take on
lifetime
a
of
bit too much
mementos.
if I keep doing this.
We hated guns, so we never had any, even out here. But this would have been a good place to keep one, since it can be locked. We found this trunk at a flea market.
Okay, you hadn't
We
talked
used to
about that.
love rummaging
Okay,
around
you can
those
shut up
in
now.
our early years. She made this with her own hands. She was really good.
Nah. I'm not going to say what I thought right there. It's a really cool concept, gotta say. It's really interesting so far. I'm going to keep going with it.
Our refuge from the world. A place of warmth and passion.
Oh, passion. I like the sound of that.
Sometimes we joked we needed to be so far out in the woods because that's how our sex life was. Far out.
I like that. I like that.
The furniture came with the cabin, but the bedclothes we brought with us. A place like this needs some luxury, but without her...
It seems like a bit too far with the whole love thing, because, you know, it's all like love and stuff and relationships. It doesn't seem this perfect. Believe me, I should frickin' know.
There are no monsters under the bed. I guess they're all in my head.
Don't say that.
I feel too restless to sleep right now.
Go then, let's go for it.
It's a beautiful day, though there's an unnatural calm surrounding the area.
Don't say that.
I've always loved the hazy afternoon shades of this place.
Might as well just look over it.
Dearest, how do I say any of this? I like your way with words, but if I don't write this, I don't know what I'll do. My life feels so unreal now, dreamlike, but wonderfully so. Let me try, even if clumsily. The hours I spent with you when we last met are precious to me. I was so lost such a short time ago. Everything seemed drained of color and feeling. I think we were meant to find each other, to bring meaning to our lives again, make sense of the confusion shrouding both of us. When we stepped into the crystal silence of the snowy woods, away from the chatter of the guests, all nature seemed expectant, as if holding its breath, witnessing a rare moment of something infinitely better than what life in the ordinary run of things has to offer. Do you remember how the light crust of the snow glittered in the reflected light of the country house? How the copse of trees in which we walked was haloed with a magical aura? I felt the chill of the night air, and you opened your coat and enfolded me in your arms, and we hugged tight, sharing the warmth, sharing the only thing any of us have to share on this earth when you think about it.
Got it. Well, I think that's it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. It seems pretty damn interesting. I'm actually looking forward to doing another part of this. Maybe I'll do 2 parts. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, thanks for watching my first gaming video in freaking ages. I'm sorry, guys. I really am sorry about that. I'll try and make more now. The fact that my internet's will hopefully keep working now and it won't mess up on my computer or whatever. But anyways, thanks for watching. I really appreciate all the support. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe and favourite, and I'll see you guys next time.